Right. Good evening to those that are joining us from where you're joining us. It's a good evening. Gama lam ngumsabe Nkosi Dlanjwa, and I will be doing the opportunity meeting for tonight. So the opportunity meeting is brought to us by an incredible company called Revoobit. Revoobit is a company from Malaysia, and this opportunity was started back in 2019. So we have an exciting event coming up on the 4th of May, whereby we're going to have our very first global event where everyone who's a distributor, everyone that is a customer, and also the board of directors of the company Revoobit will be in Pretoria. So I look forward to that event. I'm very excited. And so you should be as well. And you are all invited, of course. Yes. So these are the gentlemen that are responsible for this incredible opportunity. That is the founder, co-founder, the CEO, and also the COO. So if you look at our next slide, that the company in just 18 months, they managed to have their products distributed in over 65 countries. Now, I'm going to make mention of a few countries that I know for a fact that those are first world countries, such as USA, Australia, Canada, and the others, even Ireland for that matter. So I'm in South Africa, in a third world continent. So the assumption is that these countries that I just mentioned, they have the best when it comes to health facilities and so forth. But guess what? The people there are still in need of these incredible products, these organic products distributed by provided by Revoobit. All right, so these are the certificates then for the registration of the product itself and the company. And then we have the halal certificate also, remembering that the company is from Malaysia. So that's why we have a halal certificate. In my case, this helps me as well to broaden my scope in as far as the network is concerned, because it means that I can go to anyone who prefers to consume halal products as well. They will be able to consume the product. And then we have the Food and Drug Association of America, that is the certificate as well. And then the Ministry of Health Malaysia, free of sale certificate. And then we have the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control. Now, what is the product that the company started with? That is Miracell. Miracell consists of 13 ingredients, which makes it an organic product. These are fruits. So some that you will find at your nearest supermarket, that will be pomegranate, berries, kiwi, and also that apple stem cell. So these are the ones that you'll find at your local supermarket. And the others, such as Isawa soap, ashongwada, goji berry, and aquamin, and the rest of them, these are the wild fruits. So this is a plant-based stem cell. Now, what does the product do actually? The product helps with the repair, rejuvenation, and also with the process of releasing stem cell from one's bone marrow. As we all are aware that when a child is formed in their mother's womb, this is because of cells which are referred to somatic cells. They help with the development of skin tissue, bone tissue, internal organs, even all the way to a hair follicle. So every part of your body is made out of a cell. Now, it is a natural process that as you are aging, the cells will degenerate and you will easily get infections and disease. But none of us was created so that whenever we age, we're always sickly. So there is a natural repair system that takes care of these cells, and this is known as a stem cell. Now, a stem cell is situated in a person's bone marrow. It's just that a child's marrow in the early age, it is red in color, but when they come of age, reaching the ages of 25 to 30, that marrow turns yellow. Once the marrow is yellow, it has already lost the ability to release a stem cell by 90%. This is why you'll find that a child, when they sick or hurt themselves, they quickly recover, but an adult, it takes longer. Sometimes they do not recover at certain illnesses. This is because they have lesser stem cells that will be able to circulate and do their job. So out of all the cells that you have in your body, stem cell is the only cell that is able to duplicate itself and replace any damaged cell. In doing so, it helps with the healing at a tissue level, and then ultimately that affected part of that organ will then function at its best. And then the benefits are helps with increased endurance and body immunity, helps to improve blood circulation, helps increase the body metabolism, helps the regeneration the regeneration process of damaged cells, helps to prevent the formation of cancer cells. It helps treat intestines and digestive system, helps stretch skin and slow down aging, and helps brighten the skin as well. And then the other thing that we then mention about it is the fact that Imiracel does have what we refer to as a healing crisis. So normally what we use to the type of medicine that we use is that it's things that take away the pain whenever we feel pain, but they do not deal with the problem, especially at its root cause. But Miracell does the opposite. It addresses the problem at its root cause. In doing so, it has what is called a healing crisis. So for some people, they will say that maybe if an elderly has a lower back pain or an injury and so forth, so by the time they start using the product, that pain might be a bit severe simply because the product in itself is doing what it's meant to do, you see. So that's what we refer to as a healing crisis. And then also for some people, they do say that some of them, they do get a diarrhea, which I often say sometimes, in fact, in most cases, the food that we eat, especially baked food that has the binding object, which is agent, that is a gluten. You know, so what gluten does is that it attaches itself on your small intestines, with thereby preventing absorption of nutrients. So when Miracell comes, it helps with the clearing and cleaning of the digestive system and making it function at its best. So sometimes some people might experience a bit of diarrhea because of that, as the product works in their system. And then it just depends from one person to the next as to what the reaction might be. But most of the people, they rarely feel anything until they actually heal. All right, so the next product that the company then introduced is Imirakev. Imirakev is for, as the name states, calves. So normally when a person is healed, they've gained their confidence. But when they look at the mirror, they find that there's a bigger part that just needs to get a slimmer and so forth in their body. So this one is for slimming, basically, Imirakev. But in my case, when I distribute the product, I always insist that you start with Miracell and not just jump in and use Mirakev, because some of the reasons why you might have a problem with weight, it could be a problem with metabolism, or it could be a problem with your digestive system. So starting with Miracell ensures that you're dealing with whatever problem you may have at its root cause, and then you can then use the Mirakev if you want to tackle the weight. And also it is good when it comes to helping with diabetes, knowing very well that diabetes is one of the top 3 causes of death in this world. And then we have Imiratiara. Imiratiara, very popular with the ladies because they love to make sure that their skins are always looking as great as possible. Now, Imiratiara benefits, it moisturizes and firms the skin, slow down aging process, prevent acne and pigmentation, gives a bright and a glowy skin, and removes blackheads and dull skin. And then the 7 ingredients that are used in Miratiara is the honeybee powder, ascorbic acid, cocoa, collagen, tocotrienolis, salmon ovary peptide, and the hitoine. So these are the organic ingredients used with Miratiara. And then we have one of our most sought after products within the company, that is Imira Coffee. This product, we always have great demand. Why? Because in any case, there are billions and billions of cups of coffee that are consumed on a daily basis. But there's something really great about this one. So let's look at the benefits first. It strengthens the body's immune system, helps control blood sugar, helps provide energy, reduces hunger, helps improve the digestive system, helps lower cholesterol levels in the body, helps control weight, and helps with the process of hair growth, helps with anti-cancer and anti-inflammatory process. Now, we also had people that use this coffee who may have suffered a stroke, and then they found that certain limbs, they can't really function as properly. So once usage of Miracell in this coffee, they've gotten great results. And then also people that suffer from difficulty to sleep, difficulty with concentration, people that have problems with depression as well. And then now this coffee, when you drink it, as you can see on that cup, it already has, it looks like a cappuccino, let me put it that way, but with the absence of processed sugar, and also there is no caffeine in this coffee as well. So these are the ingredients used. That is the mango skin extract, finger root extract, black seed powder, and date seed extract. So let me just read one of these. On the date seed, unlike regular sugar, date powder contains more nutritional benefits. Being a good source of fiber, dry date powder is an excellent natural laxative that can ease constipation. Dry date being rich in iron, aid fighting anemia, while calcium, magnesium, vitamin A helps in boosting immunity. So the coffee that we normally drink, that is caffeine and all those energy drinks and everything, the caffeine may cause a deficiency of calcium together with a deficiency of magnesium. And the deficiency of magnesium may lead to high blood pressure as well. So, and then we have this one, which is a favorite as well, that is Imera Lanang. This is a coffee specifically designed for men. What are the benefits? So it helps to support the prostate health. So you have two types of prostate problems. That is the cancer problem that is dealt with Imiracell. And then you have the one that they're referring to here, which is in this case, it's an enlargement of the gland itself, which can lead to blockage of urine. And then also sometimes it can cause a person not to be able to hold their urine. And then also helps support the hormonal balance, helps improve libido and sexual function, helps increase cardiovascular health, helps improve mood and emotions. Of course, if the libido is sorted, chances are the mood and emotions might be good as well. And then it helps increase joint health, helps improve overall well-being. And then we have another one that is specifically for the ladies. These two consist of 40 sachets on the inside, taken once daily. So Imera Wedok, which is for the ladies, the first one is the support of feminine health. Anything that talks about cysts, talk about after birth, it talks about bed odor and a whole lot of other things when it comes to feminine health. Increase of energy, support of hormonal balance, improve of mood and emotions as well. There's quite a great deal about these two coffees, guys. So you should really look them up. And then we have another one that unfortunately I don't have in my slides right now, that is Imirafil, which is meant to help you with cleaning of your gut, because it only consists of 12 sachets. It's one product that you don't take a lot of time. So maybe you can take that product twice a year. Some people take it 3 times a year, because as human beings, when you eat food, there's a time period that it should take for that food to be taken out as waste out of your system. Now, when that happens, sometimes there's something that is left behind, which could easily be absorbed back into your bloodstream. It also contributes to weight gain, especially in the waist area, and to certain illnesses, because it's waste that was supposed to have gone out of your body. So Imirafil helps in cleaning your gut, in cleaning you on the inside. So that is it about product knowledge for now. And then we go to our member packages. What is it that you need to do for you to be able to get one of these products that I just spoke about? So for you to get Imiracell, that would be an amount of 1,260 just to get one box of 24 sachets inside. And then for you to get 2, that is 2,160. For you to get 10 at once, which is a silver, that's 10,800. For you to receive 20 at once, that is a gold, that's 21,600 in rands. All right, so that is for the customer. Now, the nice thing is you register an account, now all of a sudden you have an opportunity to also distribute if you so wish. And the nice thing also, having had an account, it enables you to be able to do what is called a repurchase, which means every box that cost 1,260, you will then be buying it at only 900 rands, guys. That is a proper discount. And then also this allows you to get to repurchase the coffee for ladies, the coffee for men, the mirror fill, and the coffee for everyone else, that is the mirror coffee. So all of those products are bought at repurchase, which will only cost you $25, which is 415 South African rands. That's 450 only. And then we have people like me amongst us that, when they use the product and it works better for them and their families, so they become customers and it has done great things. They've received great results in their usage of the product. They then decide to distribute the product. So we come in, some of us looking for an opportunity. Some people say, once it works for me, then I'll be able to share with other people. Some of us are very intentional when it comes to the part of sharing the opportunity. So we have a hybrid system, a combination of a binary and unilevel. So the binary is active income and the unilevel is the passive income. That is the bonus sponsor, bonus development, group incentive, and then bonus roll up. So these are the first four. Let's go to it. So the company pays up to 35% for every sign up, which is your direct sponsor bonus. If I introduce Ulungile, they buy a box of Miracell or Tiara or Mirakev at 1,260, that means I'll be paid 35% of the 900 price. So now what happens is this: the starter, bronze and silver, they get 30%. It's only the gold that takes everything from the table. So the gold gets the whole 35%. Later on, I will explain what happens to the 5%, the one that could have gone to a starter, bronze and silver, in which case that's the one that is collected by the gold as well. Now, a person can become a starter, work their way up to become bronze and then silver and then gold, or they can go straight and start with that gold package. All right, so you purchase one, you sell one box at 1,260, you then receive 50 points, binary points, and 270 rands. You sell two at once, that's 540 for you with 100 binary points. And then you sell 10 at once, that's 2.7 for you with 500 binary points. And then you sell 20 at once, that's 5,400 for you with 1,000 binary points. But for a person who has a gold account, they sell one box, they receive 315 with 50 binary points. They sell two boxes at once, they get 630 with 100 binary points. And they sell 10 boxes, they get 3,150 with 500 binary points. And then they sell 20 boxes at once, they get 6,300 with 1,000 binary points. All right, so the limitation only applies to on the second payment bonus. Also, that is the development binary. So if you are a starter, the maximum that you can make on a single day is 900 up to 27,000 in a month. Bronze 1.8 to 54,000. The silver is 55 to 1,350. And then gold is, of course, it's unlimited. You collect everything that is on the table. So here's a quick example. This is Andile introducing Umsa. Umsa comes in, he buys a box for 1,260. Andile immediately receives 270 plus 50 points. Andile afake phaya ububele. Bubele purchases one box. Andile receives 270 plus yet another 50 points. So it's a binary system, which means what happens on this side, there's 50 here and there's 50 here. So the 50 will cancel, and then 50 multiplied by 18, which is our constant dollar exchange rate, because our price of the product does not change as well. Hence, that 18 stays as 18, equals to 900. And then 10% of that is 90. So you have 270 plus 270, that is 540, plus 90, that is now 630 that you've earned just by distributing those two boxes. And now you have placed someone on the left and placed someone on the right. If UMSA decides to also do the very same thing and duplicate on this side, which means he will earn the 540 as well, together with the 90 with the 50-50 points. The 50-50 points will be 100 on you on this side. Similarly, this side, that is the power of leveraging when it comes to building a network marketing opportunity. All right. So we move from that. And this is one bonus I like most. This is the group incentive. It's a matching bonus. Also, the qualification, if you are a starter account, then it means that you get up to level 5, a bronze up to level 6, a silver up to level 8, and a gold up to level 10. Now look at that. A starter, that's your direct level, that's 5%, 4%, 3%, 2%, all the way to 5, that is 1, and then all the way 1, 1, 1 up to 10. None of us in this Zoom meeting have 10 generations when it comes to your family. If you're lucky enough, you have 4. Most cases, 3 generations and 2 generations. But in this business, you will be paid up to your 10th generation. So what happens is the person that you brought to the opportunity, you brought UMSA to the opportunity. Once UMSA starts making money with the points, which is 50 and 50, and they make that 90 rand, or they make the 180, or they make the 360, 5,000, whatever amount they make through the points, you will be getting a matching bonus. It's not taken from their money. The company matches that with a 5%. And then the second generation is 4%, 3%, 2%, 1, 1, 1, all the way up to 10. And then this is the easy way of looking at it. We have a downline of 10 people making as little as 90 rands. That gives you an extra 45. 100 making as little as 90. That gives you 360. Cumulative, that is 405. 1,000 making as little as 90 rand. That gives you 3,105. 10,000 making as little as 90 rand, that gives you 21,005 rand, 105. 100,000, which is the number where I always stop, that gives you 111,105. Guys, this is the most incredible bonus. And then when we move from this, now we're looking for the 5% that I spoke about, that I alluded to earlier. Because I said starter, bronze, and silver, you get 30%. When you are gold, you get paid 35%. So where is the 5% that could have been paid to starter, bronze, and silver? Here it is. All right. So we have Andile. He joins the business, makes his way to gold, or immediately becomes a gold. Andile brings UMSA to the business, direct sign up. UMSA, because UMSA is not a gold, he will then earn a 30% on direct bonus, which means if UMSA signs up a person that buys 20 boxes at once, which is a gold account, what happens is that the company has paid out 6,300. Out of the 6,300, UMSA will receive a 30% allocation of 5,400, and the difference, which is 900, will find its way to my upline, if my upline has a gold account. If my upline is still not worried about not being gold, is scared of the gold account, then it goes to the person above them, and so on. And then some people will be modest and say, wait, who's going to sign a gold account all the time? But guess what? In this case, if I sign one box or I sell one box, the company pays out what? 315, and I get 270 of the 315. The other 5%, which is 45 rands, finds its way to my upline, who happens to hold a gold account. So it is very important, if you can, to grab the opportunity to get to the gold, so that you can have the 20 boxes and start your business. Any business is started with inventory. So you still need the stock. You need to have your own inventory to start pushing your own business. Now, the most part, which is the most exciting one when it comes to our opportunity, is the uni level. Of course, again, this bonus pays up to generation 10. And look at those figures: 3.75, 3.75, 2.5, 1.25 all the way. And then again, on the 8th generation is 2.5, 3.75, 3.75. There is just one requirement. You need to have a person that is directly sponsored on your left and another person that you've directly sponsored on your right, because we're working with the binary. And now guess what happens? Every business needs to have a plan of action. How is you and your team approaching your business? That will benefit you much more in the long run. Consider this is passive income, right? So let's take 4 to 5 examples so that you can just have a clear understanding of it. So this is yourself. You joined the business by purchasing a package, let's say 1,260. Now you have an account. The next month, you and 3 of the people in your team, you purchase for 900, you got another box, which is a repurchase. And then you have 3 other people in your team who bought a box each. So which means the sales volume the company received in your direct organization is 2,700 rands. You get that? 3 boxes purchased by your downline at 900, that's 2.7. And then on the first of the next month, the company will say, you brought us 2.7, your organization brought us 2.7, we're going to give you a bonus of 101 rands. And then you and your team help each other so that these guys you started with can also start earning on Unilever, which means you have a team of 9 people now doing a repurchase of 900. The company gets a total sales volume of 8,100, and the company will say thank you with giving you a bonus of 405. And the guys that you started with are now sitting at 101. And then once your team reaches 27 with a repurchase of just 900, the company receives 24,300 as from your organization in sales volume. You then get an accumulated amount of 1,012 cents, which means you bought for 900 the previous month. On the first of the next month, you're getting your 900 back plus an additional 112 cents. Now, you also helped your team, the 3 people you started with. Now they are sitting at 405. They are people they started with. They are sitting at 101. So you just start moving like that in your business. Now look at it when it starts making real sense. You're sitting with a team of 6,561 people, everyone doing a repurchase of 900, including yourself. The company receives a 5.9 million in sales volume from your organization. And the company says thank you with 185,085 rands on that month. And then your team reaches 19,683. And then your repurchase is 900. The company receives a sales volume of 17,714,700 rands, and they say thank you by giving you a bonus of 849,386 on that month. This is strictly passive income, guys. This is the most exciting part about this opportunity. Lastly, 59,049 with a repurchase of 900, that's 53,144,100 for the sales volume. And the company says thank you by giving you a whopping bonus of 2.8 million for 2,842,290. So isn't that just wonderful? On top of that, the company then says, the 3 people that you started with in your business, or the people who are seriously doing this, the business, 3 of those people, once they reach the volumes of $2,000 in sales volume every single month when it comes to Unilever, you then get to earn a vacation. And then for you to get the $900, which is an amount of about 17,600, is when the same people that you work with reach a level of $6,000 on a monthly when it comes to repurchase sales volume. And then the house box, which is an amount of 43,000 rands, which is $2,400. How do you reach this one? You need to have 3 people that reach $12,000. $12,000 on a monthly. This is well above 200,000. So on a monthly, so when they reach that 12,000 on a monthly, when it comes to repurchase, and then an additional 2 people that are reaching 6,000 on a monthly. So those are 5 people in your team that you have worked with and developed to reach these levels. You can then also get to earn the extra 43,000 that we call a house box. So lastly now, when it comes to Revoobit, one thing I fell in love with, and I found challenging but quite nice, is that when it comes to their ranking system, it does not depend on your sales volume. It depends on the money that is in your back office, money that you've worked for, money that you are living off on a daily basis, money that you are able to withdraw. So once you have earned $2,500, that's 45,000 in South Africa, that is, we call you a star rank. Of course, it comes with a bonus as well. A star maker is someone that has made 180,000 in South African rands, which is 10,000 US dollars. And then an executive is someone that has made 900,000 with the bonuses, of course, the rank bonus. And then a diamond executive is someone that has made an amount of 1.8 million. An ambassador, someone that has made 5 million rands. A crown ambassador is someone that has made 500,000 US dollars. That is well over 9 million. And we have 3 crown ambassadors in our midst, in fact, in the whole organization of Revoobit. And they will also be available for a meet and greet on the 4th of May in Pretoria. Quite excited and looking forward to that one. All right, so now this brings us to the end of our opportunity meeting for tonight. Start now. We have, let me stop here. Okay, do this.